Hello everyone, Happy New Year's. This is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we'll be discovering what area of your life is beginning to open up to you right now. And what will it look like by this time next month? We have some oracle cards to start us off, to help guide us through the reading, and tarot to help fill in the blanks. But I'll be starting off with randomly pulling two cards from this deck for you to have two separate piles to choose from. Please use your intuition to determine which pile speaks to you. So if you're feeling, guided to both piles, by all means, then please watch both readings. And if you'd rather choose your pile another way, I will randomly choose 4-letter tiles for you to choose your pile. So let's begin. I'm excited to start this. First one is, pile 1 is 21, the economy. Trust your needs will be met. That's pile 1. And pile 2, I feel this one, 28 angels. Ask the angels. Okay, so those are your two piles to choose from. So check in with your intuition to see which one speaks most to you. And again, if you feel drawn to both, then by all means, let's let you check in with both readings. I am going to be providing more options, at least another pile soon. But right now, I'm sort of breaking myself into this and doing it to the best of my ability right now, and I will expand in due time when I feel it's right. But right now we're going to start off with two piles, the economy or the angels. Now if you want to choose if you'd like some help and you want to choose your pile with a certain letter that speaks to you, then let's do that. So I'm going to choose 4 for this pile and 4 for this pile. We have T, B, J, and S for pile 1. C, R, D, and M for pile 2. So take a moment and sit with these two cards and the letters and see which one speaks most to you, and then we'll begin. Welcome, pile 1. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's begin. You have chosen pile 1 with the card 21, the economy. Trust your needs will be met. That's your significator card. And the letters that you might have chosen your pile with is B, T, J, and S. Now those are just for you to help you choose your pile, so we'll just set them aside. Just know that those letters, or the energy that they resonate from, will be in the reading. So we're going to start off with choosing a card or two from each one of these oracle decks, and then we will finish off with filling in the blanks with J. Edgar Poe's Tarot. Okay, so let's get one from the Dreamgate Oracle. Which card would like to speak in this? I feel like this one is. We got 2. Okay. We've got the Golden Hour, which is positive omens, the Great Central Sun. And you've got Mystic Key with patterns in the subtle realms, time keys, and singularities. Time keys and singularities, patterns in the subtle realms. Okay, can you see that there? Not so much, so we'll bring it up. Okay, how about Intuit Tarot? Intuit Trio, I should say. Soul Expansion deck. which is a new deck for Intuit Tarot, Intuit Oracle Company. All right, this one wants to come out. By walking your life's journey, you are dismantling false belief systems. Okay, very good. From Island Time Wellness decks, there's 3 of them together. Let's find out which card wants to speak. What energy wants to be heard in this reading? There we go. We got 4 energies. Okay. Cupid's arrow, which is have faith, love is calling, surprise, invitation or meeting, and hesitation. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, and grieving, mourning. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and be happier. What about Call It Baird Reads? Oracle of the Wisdom, or Wisdom of the Oracle. Feel this one here. Time to go. Perfect. All right, and last one, answers. Angel answers. Angels answer. What do we have? What does the angels want to say in this reading right now? This one? Don't stop. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We can move these down. Put this here. And then we want to choose some cards from the tea leaf cards. So I see this one here, this one, and this one. Let's choose those 3 and what's going on. So your first tea leaf is horse, a short journey. Okay. Sunrise. We have new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Wow. Something sounds like things are starting up, definitely. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. So don't kid yourself, in other words. That's the dragon energy. Do not kid yourself. See things for what they really are. Reality speaks volumes. We don't want to be pulling like the wool over our own eyes kind of thing. People try and do that to us enough. We don't want to do it to ourselves. Okay, so it's time to go. What I'm getting here right now off the bat, without pulling the tarot, is that the economy can be anything. It's kind of like the environment in a sense. The economy is like trust your needs will be met. In this area of your life, it could speak to your well-being in the wealth area of your life, prosperity and abundance, money area to be direct, but it could also mean it has to do with the area of your life of your love, romantic partnership area of your life opening up to you right now. If you're not in a relationship right now, you're single maybe, and if you're not single, maybe you are in a relationship right now, but you're realizing that you shouldn't be in this particular relationship anymore because there's somebody else that's on your mind. And if it's not somebody else that's already on your mind, it's just that you're realizing you don't want to be in this relationship anymore for your own reasons. They could be there could be a plethora of reasons why a person feels like the relationship you're in doesn't fit you anymore. So we just go with that you're feeling like you need to move on, like this horse taking a short journey. This horse is, you see, it's not a young whippersnipper. It's not like a quarter horse or thoroughbred that's in the younger years. This is an elderly horse that is only takes short trips because it only has so much energy, you know, to go distances. So it's, with its age, it moves slower and it takes shorter journeys. So it speaks to you. You may be, of course, up, you know, in middle age kind of thing, realizing maybe you're going through a midlife crisis, possibly. However, it just be that you are deciding that there's an area of your life that needs to be spruced up, needs to be restarted, needs to be kick-started. And although you're not in your 20s or 30s, maybe even your 40s, it's not something that you know is that you're going to be putting your full attention into, and you don't want to be going out on dates like with person after person kind of thing. You kind of just want to be able to organically meet up with somebody, meet somebody through friends or friends of friends. You're at an event, you just run into somebody that you start chatting with, or your friend introduces you to somebody at an event and you hit it off and you start spending time together, maybe just as friends at first, but it's like it's opening up a door for you to be more socially active and finding out that there is another person in your world that shares your interests, and that the two of you talk really quite naturally with each other. Your conversations are easy. So that is what this is saying to me, is that you've got some love, at least some kind of love interest in your life, where this is like whatever is going on here, that the economy, the environment for you is that trust that you will meet somebody that is right for you, meet somebody who is right for you in short order with the short journey, okay? And these are going to open up new vistas for you. This is the sun coming up, right? New creative ideas, new ventures, fresh start. You might find out that the two of you have so many common interests that you'll be going on day trips together, just possibly short trips together. You might go, let's say, maybe you both like going camping, RVing, you know, in an RV, of course, if you're up in age. RV, not so much camping with the tent, but if you're younger, you might be into hiking and going out and camping, maybe doing the 4x4, those you know, going hiking with them, fishing. Maybe you like hunting, both of you like hunting, that kind of thing. If it's not outdoor stuff, it may be that you both enjoy going, you know, driving around the subdivisions or the neighborhood, just looking at other people's houses for gardening ideas, you know, their gardens and houses. Maybe you're looking at buying a home together, and so forth and so on. There's just things that are going to show up in your life as a result of meeting this person, that is going to give you new ideas. It's going to feel like a fresh start, a fresh breath of air. This person is, your relationship with them. And the self-delusion card is basically just saying, you know, do not hold too high of expectations. Perhaps maybe we've done that in the past and it's kind of left us where we're at right now. But if not, it's just a reminder that no one's perfect. No one's perfect, and the next person you meet may have a few bumps, you know, bumps and bruises on them, kind of thing, just so to speak, metaphorically, of course, that they're not completely rounded over on the edges. So they might be, you know, a little like they've been on their own too long too, and so it might be difficult for them to open up to actually sharing their life with someone else. But the angels are saying, don't stop, go for it. You know, check in with the things that you are feeling you may be attached to, as to how you want a certain person to be in your life, that sort of thing. Check in with yourself to see if you're everything that you would want your other person to be, and if not, then you let it go and you don't hang so much merit on it. that it has to be that way or the highway, right? And this message is saying, by walking your life's journey, you are dismantling those false belief systems. So by moving forward in confidence, after having met this person, know that it's a positive omen for it. It's a golden hour. The sun has risen in your life. Here and here, we got the sun rising in your life. It's a time where there's renewal, renewal, the fresh start, right? New adventures, doing things that are exciting that you haven't been doing for a while. You may have been brokenhearted at one time, and life is just, in this area of your life, it's been a mystery. It's been a mystery. Patterns have seemed to be showing up in your life where you might meet somebody and it doesn't last very long, and then it's a breakup, or they just, they're just no longer in your life. But this here is message saying, don't give up. Don't give up. Cupid has its arrow pointed at you. Have faith that love is coming. It'll be in the form of a surprise. Maybe someone will invite you, or you'll be meeting them someplace at some agreed upon location. Maybe be deciding to go to, let's say Las Vegas, for example, just for the weekend, and meet each other there. If you're living in different areas of the country, of whatever country you're in, and it's saying you were brokenhearted at one time. So someone made an indent on your life that caused you pause in the love area, but it was all about you developing and growing as a person to make healthy life choices. And life choices could be anything, but in this case it would be like learning to love yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself, and just being overly, being happier, more happier, more fulfilled. Maybe you have turned to your inner self for that companionship and guidance that you didn't have with a person. This is mostly speaking for the older people, more mature people, but for younger people, it's the same thing. It's just less time, less wisdom. Like, I'm not saying you're not wise. I'm saying that the wisdom of having lived a life, right? Have already lived a life. If you're in your 20s and 30s, you're living your life. When you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on, it's like you've lived a certain part of your life already, so you've learned a lot from whatever it is that you've been through already. So let's go ahead and get some information about this. So I'm feeling that this area of your life in particular has to do with love and romance, okay? Partnership of some kind, even if it's just a friendship at first, let's say, and maybe it will be continuing moving forward as well. So let's find out. Okay, let's put her back down here. Time to go. Maybe I'll move these up so that you can see her down there. Wisdom of the Oracle. Time to go. Okay, here we go. King of Quills. King of Quills, that would be the King of Swords. I gotta make sure, guys. Edgar Allan Poe uses other things. Let's just see if I've got that. King of Quills. No, I don't have that. I'd have to say it's the King of Swords because it's writing, right? Look at the point on it. I had forgotten that they say, he says it differently in this deck. And then we have the Fool. Okay. The Knight of Quills, so the Knight of Swords. Death and transformation. Major death and transformation. Major death and rebirth. Yeah. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Quills. Wow, all these swords. That's really crazy. Okay. So, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Usually when the two come out, they're in conflict with each other. Like they're kind of like a couple that's on their way to divorce, basically, a breakup, whatever. But it doesn't have to mean that. Sometimes that it could mean that. But the energies are just energies. Like the king it's the highest of the minor arcanas, right? Of the suit. And then the queen's the next one. And of course the knight's the next one down below that. But this king of swords, the king of swords is the energy of strength, strength in honor and word. You know, there are the type of individuals, type of energy that says it as it is, kind of black and white. There's no gray areas with the king of swords. That gray area is more for the queen of swords. So the king of swords is the type of person who is a truth seeker, someone who is going to stand up for themselves. Okay, you may be an individual that you started off with having maybe left a relationship, okay, because the king of swords is about documents that have to do with legal documents as well. It could be. So there may have been a document or a contract that needed to be signed, that you've signed, and therefore it could be something like a divorce, that you have left a relationship which, you know, caused a lot of heartbreak for you here. And it was the type of thing there that left you being like single and independent, stuck in possibly a pattern. And maybe you've been in other relationships before, or other marriages. Maybe that wasn't your first marriage, that kind of thing. But that gave you the opportunity to step out, you know, and to start a new chapter in your life, having ended one chapter. And the Knight of Quills is the Knight of Swords, which is about, you know, some people talk about, some readers say it's about being angry. I don't see it that way. I see it as somebody who is moving very, very fast in life with their sword held high. So whatever their word is, they're sticking to it. They're living by their word. They are full of integrity. You know, just put it this way. If you're leaving a relationship, it makes you start, sometimes, I would say most times, it makes you want to reflect. Reflect on what you've could have done or didn't do, or could have done, what they didn't do, could have done, that kind of thing. And you start pulling out things that that become more clear to you as to what kind of went wrong, what went south in the relationship that eventually led to its demise, okay? And what your part was in it, what their part was in it, and how you might do things differently, right? How you might do things differently if you had the chance. Even if you didn't want to be divorced from this person, that you loved them dearly and they just wanted to leave the relationship, if you could have the chance to do it differently, would they maybe have stayed with you? You know, that kind of thinking we have. I'm not saying you're doing that, and I'm not laying any judgment whatsoever. It's just the kind of things we humans do think about. Okay, so then that, having left the relationship and having had those chances, those opportunities for introspection, we gave us the opportunity to move forward, take a leap of faith with different ideas, with refreshed ideas, with new ideas of how to think differently now. I'm a different thinker. I am going to be more aware of myself and the dynamics between me and the other person, to check, you know, to do a comparison to not to your old relationship, but just to the way you were thinking in that relationship as to how you're thinking now moving forward. You might want to check in with yourself, kind of thing. Am I still in a pattern of thinking that caused this separation and divorce, that took away your partnership status into being singular, you know, singular, independent, right? That you are You are this beautiful flower that can bloom all on your own. In other words, the mystery of it is that you learn what it is that is what has become a pattern for you, that shows up in the third dimension. And as now that you are independent moving forward, you're able to become more of a manifester of all that is right for you, that's going to help you to feel very, very happy, refreshed, renewed, walking your life journey as you're dismantling any of these old beliefs that you have, that might have played a part, or at least think it might have played a part in the reason why this relationship ended. So you're just going to be riding, you're excited about this. You're moving forward at a faster pace, in the sense that you're making sure you're going to be changing those thought patterns that you lived by, those beliefs you lived by at one time, that you feel after that time of introspection you feel might have not helped the two of you stay together. Just put it that way. So you're riding forward with your sword held high, saying, I am truth seeker. I am definitely going to be changing. I am changing my way of believing. This is like the self-delusion part, believing that things have to be a certain way, people have to be a certain way in order for me to be happy, or in order for us to be happy. I'm going to be more open. And that's where the Death card comes in. That's major change and transformation. It's a rebirth. You're opening yourself up from the ending of something, right? Of that relationship. And this is now a new destiny where you are no longer just in black and white mode. You are a truth seeker, but you have the gray area in you. It's not so rigid anymore. The Queen of Swords is about, hearing people out. So with this person that you meet, where this path, with this area of life that you're beginning to open up to you right now, in the area of love and romance, that person that you're going to be meet in short order, that you're going to find you have a lot of interest. But actually, one thing to have a lot of interest with somebody, it's another thing to actually live together and put up with each other's idiosyncrasies, right? So you have to be open to that if you want to be able to engage in a long-term relationship with somebody that you want to move, level up and move into a more and more committed relationship over time. So the destiny here is that you are going to be so blessed, and it's your destiny where you're going to be feeling as though you've got it all, like you've lucked out, because you've changed. You're not just black and white. There's nothing wrong with the King of Swords, but he's a little black and white, okay? He doesn't listen. He's just all into the legalities, taking action, seeking the truth. I only want to know the truth. I don't want to know anything else. And this one here that you're changing into, you are now the Queen of Swords. So you're softer, a little softer, though. You are definitely a truth seeker, and you won't take any nonsense from people. You will be keeping your mind open. You will be discerning. When you meet a new person, you'll be discerning. Maybe you feel like you hadn't been discerning enough with your other relationship, or the relationships before that. That might be one lesson that you learned through introspection at the time when this relationship was ending, that you thought about, maybe if I just, hadn't been so, let's say, how they say, stars in your eyes kind of thing, when you meet somebody, just head over heels, that we kind of ignored some red flags along the way because we were so in love and enamored. Maybe being a little older, if you're a little older, you're going to be saying, look, I'm too old to be, closing my eyes to this and that anymore. I'm not going to allow others to pull the wool over my eyes, because I've been doing it to myself. So I don't need others to do it. That's ending. That's ending now. So this is that area that's going to be in your life that's beginning to open up for you right now. The next thing is, what will it look like by this time next month. Let's see what happens by this time next month. Would you like to see what happens by this time next month? So we got, what is it, January 4th? We're going to see, if you're watching it now, by February 4th or somewhere around that day, what it's going to look like by this time next month. Now, yeah, it could be considered a timing, and if it is considered a timing to you, just take it with, you know, don't put too much emphasis on it. So we have the Page of Quills, which is another swords. That's the Page of Swords. So that's a message. You'll be talking to somebody. Nine of Wells, which I believe is the Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Wells, Nine of Cups. You know, I'm going to have to check to make sure, because I don't want this to be wrong. And then Ten of Paws. The Ten of Paws is, I don't know. Okay, so let me check. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, the Nine of Wells right here is the Nine of Cups. That's a wish fulfillment. Okay, that's wishing for, you know, having a wish fulfillment. And the Ten of Paws is the Ten of Coins. So that looks the Ten of Pentacles, right? So we have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. What does that mean, right? What does that mean? We're looking at hearing from somebody. That's going to be a wish fulfillment for you. You know, a wish, an area of your life is getting a kickstart again. Kickstart slowly, right? Slow moving kickstart kind of thing to a wish fulfillment. Something that you've been wanting this relationship with, either with a new person you haven't met yet, a new person that you have your eye on, or somebody from your past. They are going to be contacting you, or you're going to be, you know, someone's going to be giving you a message that either they want you to meet somebody that they think would be right for you, or that person that you have your eye on that you haven't had a date with or gotten to know in any way, shape, or form yet, but you have your eye on them, maybe at work kind of thing. They'll be talking to you, okay? And if it's somebody from the past, then you're going to be getting an email, phone call, text message, social media, whatever message from them. You're going to hear from them by this time next month. It's going to be, you know, you're going to be feeling really great. It's like feeling like, with the Nine of Cups, you're going to be feeling like you hit the jackpot kind of thing. You're going to be feeling really good, you know, just happy in your skin, wanting to, you know, skip, jump, sing, whatever. You're going to be feeling really good, okay? And you may actually indulge at this point in time in maybe getting your hair done. If you're a woman, you're going to get your nails done, toenails, have a waxing, buy a brand new outfit, get your hair done, that sort of thing. Maybe you'll buy yourself some new jewelry. You know, you're going to indulge a bit. The Ten of Pentacles, it's like you're going to feel like this person is the one. That this person is somebody that you can move into a long-term commitment with. That this person is going to be the one that you're going to live out the rest of your life with very, very happily. You're going to be feeling really good. And it's not that this is all happening by February 4th or whatever. It's that this is what you'll be thinking about when you meet this person, hear from this person. You're going to be feeling like you've hit the jackpot and that this is a long-term person. This relationship is not going to be ending anytime soon. You feel like this is the one. Okay, so that's what I see in your reading right now. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you did enjoy the reading, would you please give me a thumbs up and a like and a share, maybe even subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be having a lot of fun doing this with you guys. So until next time, we'll catch you in the next reading, and be well and take care. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen card number 28, Angels. Ask the Angels. And it's interesting because I've chosen this deck as well, which is Angels Answer. Ask the Angels and Angels Answer. And if you also picked your pile, or decided to pick your pile using the letters that I chosen randomly. They are C, M, D, and R. That was just another way for you to help you choose a pile if you didn't know which one to choose from. And so pile number 1's reading was very interesting. It was about love and romance. So let's see what this one's going to be about. What area of your life will begin opening up to you right now, and then we'll ask, what will it look like by this time next month? Okay, so we're going to start with picking a couple of cards from each, 1 or 2 cards from each deck. Okay, this one wanted to come out. You are the boss of your life. You can hire, fire, and promote accordingly. Okay. All right, we started with that one. What about this one, Archangel Michael? I've already shuffled these decks. Messengers, guardians, divine orchestration, and calling in support. Okay, you are the boss. Even though what I'm getting from this right now is that angels do support us, right? But you are still the boss of your life because of free will. You're still the boss of your life, and you can hire, fire, and promote accordingly people, situations, circumstances, events, and so forth and so on. You are the boss. You are the one in control. Because being that boss, like taking your control back from whatever situation you may be facing, you're taking that control back, which means that you are actually in charge. When you pardon me, I've got the noise of a kitty cat beside me here. When you take charge of your life, take control, take it back from others that you might have given your control over to. When you take it back, you actually are calling in the support of the angels, because the angels are like, they're applauding you. They're saying, hooray, hurrah, she or he is realizing how powerful they really are. Let's dig our heels in and help this person out with whatever area of your life or whatever endeavor or goal you're reaching for. Okay, let's see. We've got that one and that one. Wisdom of the Oracle. We have that one. Angels' Answers. What would that be? That one. And let's pick some cards. I want to pick this green one here. This one, I guess I'll take this one, and I'm looking at this one here and this purple one. Okay, I got all the cards, and we're going to use the Evernorth deck tarot today. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but that's what I called it just now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll look at those last. Got Orphaned. Orphaned is the energy of feeling like you're all on your own, that you've been left, and that nobody, that we would say nobody loves me, but I'm not meaning that at all. Just orphaned, that you are feeling like you're on your own. You're on your own, left to your own devices. That there's no support for you, and we were just talking about how the angels are here to support you, right? So let's find out what the Island Time Wellness has to say. Sorry, not sorry, right? Sorry, not sorry. Friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harboring hurt or resentment. So this is somebody that says, I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry. You might be saying sorry, but you're not really sorry. But it is also saying, that's for some, right? But it's also saying that don't be sorry. Be grateful. You're grateful for having had the opportunity of that particular life lesson, the negative experience, whatever. So it's like you don't have to apologize to anyone. You really don't. You just apologize to yourself. I mean, if you need to apologize to yourself and say, I'm the boss of my life. I can hire, fire, and promote as I feel I need to, accordingly, right? And let's see what the angels say. A year from now, so that's kind of a bit of a time frame for you, but a year from now, you're going to be, this area of your life is going to be like you're going to be healing. You're going to be healed so much more than you're feeling right now. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic situation, relationship, or an addiction. Okay, so you are feeling like you are sorry you ever met that person possibly, or sorry you were in that situation possibly, but it's like you're sorry but you're not sorry, because it means that if I can explain myself, what I'm trying to say is that you're sorry but not sorry because, in other words, it's kind of like hindsight 2020 gives clarity. You can look back and say, if it didn't happen, if that particular thing didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am now. And you're grateful for that. So you're not sorry, right? Let's see the tea leaves. We have happiness. Yay, happiness. Ladder, climbing towards success. So let's say, for example, this is the area of your work and career. You are, and that's what I'm feeling this is. It's not about love and romance. It's about work and career. That you are actually being promoted or have been promoted, and it's a result of a situation that you felt was going against you, or that was going to hold you back in some way, but it turned out that you were seen in a different light as a result, in a more positive light. And this, look at this, I didn't even look at this, but position of authority. You're going to be in a position where someone's looked at you and said, you've dealt with something really, really well. Some kind of conflict that you were thrown into, or you entered into, voluntarily or involuntarily, and that you are going to, that you've been doing really, really well dealing with it. You pulled yourself up by the bootstraps, as they say, the American dream, right? You may have felt that you were on this journey all on your own, of trying to overcome the adversities you're facing in your career and or work goals. You're at work, and there's people that are stepping on your toes, or people that are trying to hold you down, people that are just being difficult. Maybe they're being like just sarcastic, just mean-spirited kind of thing, and you might have been feeling like somebody was, higher up, like your supervisor was picking on you, or the person who was in charge of you, to overlook what your work was, that they were more pessimistic and more demanding than was necessary. So you kind of felt like somebody had their thumb on you and was holding you down, and you had to find a way to come out from underneath that pressure of these people that had that kind of control over your work in your career life, your daily work and career life. It was very, very heartbreaking for you, because you felt like you didn't deserve to have to be treated the way you were treated in your job, in your career. Maybe you went to school and got an education for a particular career placement, but it turns out in the area where you want to work, there's nothing really. If there is something that you could do in your educational training, like learning and training, maybe there was, but the positions are full already, and nobody's going to be leaving anytime soon. You may be feeling disheartened by that, like feeling disappointed, let down, that you went through all this schooling, education, to come out and not be able to work in a position that was the reason why you went to school in the first place, and that you don't really have the resources or the ability and support to be able to move out of your area and find that kind of job somewhere else. It may still be, there may not be any open positions anytime soon, and how are you going to know unless you do start pounding the pavement? You don't have the resources or the time, like the money, to be able to not be working and pay for your rent, food, and vehicle, and all that sort of stuff. That you're just kind of feeling like you're limited, right? Somebody's got some kind of pressure or control over you, making things, you're feeling limited in your ability to be able to find the work that you really want to do, or to be doing something in your in your work environment, going after a promotion or a salary raise, a pay, whatever. You're just feeling like you don't really have the opportunities there available to you. In one way or another, someone's either holding you back on purpose, or there's just no position open right now for you, and you're feeling like you're ready to step up and do it, because that's the area of your life that's beginning to open up to you right now. You feel that pressure. And then, of course, if you're looking for the job that you went to school for, that, you're feeling limited there, that you're going to have to work at another job that doesn't necessarily, it might relate to your degree. It might in some way, but it's not your degree. It's not the position that you would be working for in your degree. That you're feeling like it's something that is not for you right now. It's not on your path right now, let's just say, but it is. March is coming. Okay, so if we want to talk timing, it's opening up for you right now. So if you're looking for that perfect job, or the career that you have your mind on, because you've got your education in and student debt as well because of it, there's going to be something definitely opening up for a position for you that you would be just perfectly suited for in March, by March, okay? It's going to be a position of authority. So let's say you have a degree, and you're going to go, when you apply for the position, you will not have to start at the bottom and work your way up. You will be already climbing towards that success, that of what you can imagine as what would make you really feel fulfilled, make you feel really happy and abundant, right? Really happy and abundant, happy, success, position of authority by March. You don't have to be sorry. You could say you're sorry that whatever happened to you before ended the way it ended, but you're not sorry because you've learned something really important from that. And that is for you to feel like you're not alone, to know that you're not alone. The angels are all around you, telling you that you are the boss of your life, and you can do anything you wish to do. All you have to do is call in the support. The messengers of the divine are all around you right now as you're charging yourself up from feeling like you've been let down, heavy-hearted, knowing these two here came together, saying that you had a situation that was heartbreaking to you, and you didn't have your, someone took away your rights, kind of thing, that you were being unfairly treated and not dealt with appropriately, and you didn't have any control in the situation, or you didn't feel like you did. So it was you had to leave the situation, and it kept you down for a while, not feeling like you had any kind of effect on anything, so why bother, kind of thing. But the angels are saying a year from now, things are going to look a whole lot differently to you than they are right now. You've got the 10 of Wands, okay, that's letting a burden go, okay, with the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, look at you there. The Queen of Pentacles, yeah. This is the soft heart that is becoming the wealthy heart. The soft heart, and the one that lives in the realm of dreams, she creates, the Queen of Pentacles creates anything she wishes and desires. The Queen of Hearts, or Queen of Cups, is someone who is like the sweetheart, of course, but you're intuitive. The energy is of being intuitive and being very loving. It's something, this is going to be something that you're going to love. You're going to love, and you're going to feel so successful and happy and fulfilled here. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Isn't that interesting? Okay, wow, 3 queens. We have the 3 of Wands, the Devil, ooh, yeah, Justice card, and The Three of Pentacles. Yep, this is definitely work-related, career-related. This is the area of your life. If you're looking for that job that you've been, seeking, desiring, dreaming of, yeah, or you're going to have that promotion, or you're just going to be acknowledged in your place of work where you're at right now. Acknowledged, to not be held down or held back anymore. You're not. That is all going away. It's a thing of your past. You're letting all that burden down. 10 is the end. 10 of Wands is the end. Okay? You're feeling it's going to be something that you are going to truly love. It's going to be it's going to feel like a sweetheart. It's sweet. Oh, sweet. That's sweet. And we say the expression, oh, that's so sweet, or sweet. And like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is about being, you're flourishing, you're abundant, you're living your dream life kind of thing. Because, if it's just a matter of you getting a promotion or just being acknowledged, you're going to be feeling so much better about yourself, so much more supported by the people. And of course, the angelic realm is supporting you because you are saying, standing up, putting your hands on your hips and saying, I am a confident individual and therefore I deserve to be treated with respect and with the same opportunities as anyone else in my workplace should be offered, right? And so that's how you're going to be feeling abundant, prosperous, that sort of thing, but confident and feeling like you've got the world by the tail kind of thing. Queen of Swords in the reverse is somebody, this is one here, where you are feeling like there is this energy of someone not really giving you the time of day, not hearing you out. Queen of Swords in reverse is that you are in the energy where you're going to be discerning. You're going to be discerning, and you're going to be hearing others out, but it's about other people hearing you out and taking you seriously, respecting your skills and abilities and your dreams and wishes, whatever, respecting the person you are. They're going to be, they hadn't been hearing you out, and they've been basically cutting off any opportunities to you. That is turning around for you. It's leading you to like where your ships are coming in now. Three of Wands, the ships are coming in. So what you're owed and what you've been working hard for, getting yourself personally ready and career-wise ready, like work-related readiness. This is just like, it's an obsession of all your wishes coming true because it's justice, and you will be either working on a team with others who are going to be working collaboratively with you. Okay, they're not going to be working against you. They're not going to be trying to do things behind your back, putting their thumb down, because you're going to have some kind of authority over somebody else. Okay, you're going to be in a position of authority, and you're just going to be feeling like you're in the job that you are meant to be in at this particular point in time, at least by March. Okay, so this is just like the scales are balancing for you now, whereas things were not so great for you before, where you felt like you were on your own, you're feeling like you're being pinned down, controlled about where you would be able to move up in your career or work life. That feeling like you're being limited is going away, gone away. It's starting now. That's the area of your life. It's opening up for you right now. And you're going to be working with people who are going to work with you, not against you. So that sounds so lovely. So guys, you want to find out now what's going to happen by this time next month. And what will it look like by this time next month, okay? 10 of Swords, 10 is the end, remember that? No more backstabbing. Oh, the Two of Cups, that's working in harmony, partnership with others. And then the High Priestess, wow. Okay. So the High Priestess is about secrets. It's also about your intuition, of course, but it's also about knowing things other people do not know. So guess what? You're going to be in a great position because of what it is that you learned from this situation here that you needed to step into your big boss shoes, right? Where you are in control of your life, and that you can hire, fire, and promote accordingly. You, because of everything that you know that others do not know in your workplace, you're going to have that what do you say? You're going to have that level up. You're going to have that advantage over others in your workplace, because you have come with a lot of knowledge and practice, experience, knowledge and experience, not to mention if you went to school for this position, the training and education. Okay, so you've got so much more than that other people don't see that in you yet. They don't see it in you because you're the high priestess after all. You don't reveal everything. You keep things that you keep things close to your chest, kind of thing. Like you don't spill the beans about everything and everything. You're not the type of person to say, well, I know this, I know that kind of thing. You're the type of person who is, you learn, and then you keep that knowledge sacred, in the sense that you will definitely put it to work, put it to use when the time is right, and you'll know when the time is right. So there's not going to be any more backstabbing. You've got people that are working collaboratively forward with you, moving forward. It could even be if you're in a new workplace, new environment, all that sort of thing, that you've got people now that are working with you as opposed to what they were like before in your other workplace. No more backstabbing. That's done with. You are working in partnership now with your employer and the people you'll be working with, sharing your skills, as sharing your secrets and knowledge and skills about the job that you are tasked with performing at your workplace. You'll be sharing what you know that you've learned from before, as they say, as is needed, or what's that top secret saying? People will find out what it is that you know when the time is right, when they need to know. It's a need to know basis. That's right, that kind of thing. Until then, you have all the secrets and the secrets of your skills and abilities and knowledge of the particular job that you're in a role for, working at, and you're going to be shining because you have so much more than other people do, that they don't see that about you yet. In time, you will be able to show them. And by February, this is something that you're going to know. So you're going to get an interview. Let's say, for example, you're going to be interviewed for the position. And they're going to say, we want to be in partnership with you. Let's shake hands, right? Let's shake hands. We were going to be totally upfront with you, transparent. There's not going to be any lies, or in my company, this is the HR person or the CEO or the manager of the business, whatever, owner. They're saying, we're here, we're black and white here, in the sense that we don't try to be negative, or doing things underhandedly, where people will feel like they're being stabbed in the back, so to speak. In our company, we are transparent. You're transparent. We're good with that. Let's form a partnership, and let's see what you're made of. If you're good with that, let's see what you're made of. And you're thinking to yourself during this interview, I'm made of a lot because of all that I've been through in the past, where I felt like I was being controlled and limited. I have learned so much from that. You're going to be amazed when you start signing all the documents about hiring me, and I start my job, take on my position. You're going to be amazed at what I know. You're going to be amazed of what I know. and you're going to be thinking to yourself. You're thinking to yourself as you're in the interview with this person. They say to you, we want to see what you're made of, right? And you're going to be thinking to yourself, you know, you're going to be amazed at what I know that I'm going to bring to the table. You just wait and see. That's what you're thinking to yourself. But of course, you're not going to say that, okay? But pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it hit a chord with you, resonated with you in some way. And if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, a like, share, and a comment. And please consider subscribing as well. I'm looking forward to doing more of these readings, more of these pick-a-card readings. I've been wanting to do these for such a long time. And so I'm looking forward to doing more of these, and there will be more than just 2 piles to choose from at some point, maybe as soon as 2 weeks from now. I don't think next week, but it may, and I might even do them more often during the week. So we'll see what happens. I don't know just yet. But in any ways, take care of yourself. Until then, bye for now.